Thank you, Anne-Marie Ferrante. Isn't she terrific? She has a great voice for all of us. Thank you. It's an honor to be here with all of you. Privileged to be here with my colleagues who are part of this fight. And I'm particularly grateful for the mayor of Gloucester and the mayor of New Bedford, both coming down here. John Mitchell and Carolyn Kirk are here. They're over here. We're delighted they're here and part of this fight. My colleague, Barney Frank, John Tierney, all of us are part of this fight, and have been for a long time. I am sorry, and I am angry that you folks have to leave jobs, take time, spend money, come here to Washington to get people to understand how deeply we feel about this issue. We all talk about how fishing is part of our culture, part of our history, and it has been. But I don't want to talk about how it is part of our history. I want to talk about how it is part of our future and guarantee that you're fishing for years to come.
Yeah. Amen.
I tell you, I just heard Anne-Marie talk about the things we've got to fight for. Why is it always a fight? Why do we have to keep struggling to get people to put common sense in place and do what's right? Every step of the way. And I've been part of this fight for a long time now. Ted Stevens and I, the late Ted Stevens from Alaska, he believed in fighting for fishermen. And Alaska has a hell of a fishery. And they do a great job. But every time we'd sit there, we'd struggle with this question of the science. And I'm going to come back to that in a minute because I think there's something we can all do about it. The fact is, we're here to fight for jobs and for justice. In Massachusetts, we have 77,000 people who depend on our industry. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. We have two of the greatest fishing ports in our country in terms of landings. We're proud of that, and I've named them both.